So, what is the Dorian's book about? Well, the Dorian's book is about an artist that painted a portrait of Dorian. Dorian was a person that has a beauty like, oh my god. So the artist decided to make a portrait of him. So then when he was making that portrait, one friend of the artist met Dorian, and they start to talk and they become like friends. But this friend, his name is Harry, but he see the life like sad, I don't know how to say, like a negative or sad thing. So they start to talk, and one day Dorian decided to go to the theater. In the theater, he met Sibley. Sibley was an actress, and they met and started to talk. And Dorian said to her that he was in love and that she was amazing. And she was like a little bit confused because she was young, and it was the first time that they met. So the next day, in the other play, Dorian decided to invite Harry, and they start to see Sibling. But in that play, Sibling was not like very good. So Dorian was like, oh my god, I don't want to see her again, and he said that to Silly. And Silly was almost more confused, and then she killed herself. And Dorian was very sad, and the portrait was with Dorian. So the portrait was turning like ugly and really really ugly. And Dorian was like a wonderful person, well, an image of a wonderful person. So he decided to cover because he don't want to see. And then they don't want that anyone can see the portrait, but the artist tell him that he wants to go to Paris to one exhibition of that portrait. But Dorian said that no, it is impossible, and he didn't go. But another day, the artist went to talk to him, and Dorian decided to let him to see the portrait. So the artist was very surprised because the portrait was very ugly, and it was a thing that he didn't remember, because he remembered that the portrait was very beautiful. And then he decided to kill himself. After that, Dorian was thinking about how he can disappear the body, so he called a scientist. The scientist tell him that he don't want to make the work, but Dorian said that no, you have to do it, and that is not an option. So the scientist disappeared the body, but also he killed himself. And then Harry started to talk. Well, another day, he went to the Dorian's house and started to talk about all the things that had happened. So Dorian didn't say anything about the artist, about the scientist. And then Harry told him that he wants that a person met him, with Dorian. So Dorian said that another day because he was very tired. So Harry go, and in the other day Dorian decided to see the portrait, and with the same knife that the artist killed himself, he decided to like cut, to like hit, I don't know how, like to make that the portrait die. So at the same time as he killed the portrait, he killed himself, and the portrait turned beautiful, as the same beauty as he also had before he killed the portrait. And in the floor he was the body of Dorian, but turned ugly, and because he think that the portrait was the soul of Dorian. So the really soul of Dorian was an ugly person. So that is what the portrait was turning like ugly, because one day he wished that the beauty never go, and he wants that always be the same. So that is why the portrait didn't turn ugly. You know, that is why he didn't turn like ugly, but the portrait yes. So now, what did I learn of the Dorian's book? So I learned that the image is like, for some persons can be the most important thing, but for me it's like all of that we are. It's like a match. So there is no a thing that is more important, or there is no a thing that is less important. All are matched and all have to work in congruence, because if something is working more, it's like it's confused for our existence. So, and also we are not the body, and we are not even the mind. We are supposing things, but when you start to not to think and thinking about who you want to be, and you start to visualize and enjoy the moment, that is the thing when all happen. And also it can be good if a person is happy thinking about the image, but there is one time that all the things are changing, so maybe it is going to change. So that is why you have to enjoy the moment. So how can I apply in my life? I can apply that all have to match, all have to be in balance, and to stay working on it, and not working on what I want, and not working about the other person wants, and also to believe in what I know, in what I am learning, and it's not necessary to make like the other people's opinions like, oh my god, that is the truth, because all the person have the truth about something, but only you, in this case only me, can decide what I am going to do, what I am going to decide, what I am going to work, and all those things. And also that we are in this world, but we are not the body, and we are not even the mind. So the experience of the life is to enjoy the moment, and also to start to be congruent, and that is the thing. With the nutriology, I can link it that if you want to stay with one image that is something out of you, like for example, I don't know, you see in the magazine and you want that image, it's going to be like more, maybe you can, but it's going to be like very stressful, because we all are different. and that is the magic of a thing, because we are different. We can make all the things that we want, but you are not going to be the same person as the image that you see. So the thing here is that if you want that image, that beauty image, for example, you have to also work in the internal thing, and not only in the external thing. Though all the both external and internal have to be together. With that you can grow. And if you want an image that is beauty, because the beauty is a thing that all the person have a different thing of that. So first of all, you have to work soul and image together, and that is where the magic of the growth of the visualization, of the visualization is going to start to working. That is the moment when you are going to be growing, when you are going to be having what you want, but not having like I want all the things, but you have and start to experience and start to enjoying what you are doing. So because you are not only thinking in the when I am going to lose, like, for example, 20 pounds. No, it's a process where when you have to enjoy, and the process is a beautiful experience, and the experience is the life. So take that in your mind.